This is the Apple Watch Series 11, the new popular Apple Watch releasing in 2025. Retailing for $400 USD, the watch comes with both its charger and its watch band. This is the jet black aluminum variant with its corresponding band, and as you can see here, they look great together on my wrist. Now, I am by no means a fitness or smartwatch kind of guy, so this was a massive change for me coming from a timepiece type of watch. But this massive change was very welcome because of the host of features this watch comes with that I'll get to in a moment. Firstly, immediately after I opened the watch, I was prompted to update my phone, which would take a really long time in the room I was recording in. So I moved my phone, took some B-roll model shots of me with the watch, changed, hey. And by then, the phone was updated. So I set up the watch, snapped on a case, affiliate link down below, and went for a quick run to see how effective this is at tracking my fitness. And after the short run, and actually seeing my heart rate and calories burned both accurately tracked, I then went to try out an ab workout as well. And that also tracked incredibly well. So, 2 thumbs up for that. Let's talk about what's new with this device. Compared to the Series 10, the Series 11 is a modest upgrade over what came before it, such as a better battery life, improved durability, and 5G connectivity potential, which I didn't get the 5G version of the Apple Watch. But compared to your iPhone, which is typically upgraded now maybe every few years on average with the 3-year contracts, Apple Watches don't seem to be upgraded as often by most folks. Heck, just today, I met someone who uses the Apple Watch Series 3, and she said it works perfectly fine, though your mileage may vary. But for those who already own the Series 10, the Series 11 isn't something you probably need to consider right now. But for those with older Apple Watches, you'll probably like this one. After more testing, I'll give you a definitive answer in the full review. But taking this thing out on my workout was an absolute joy for me. When I pre-ordered this, I was a bit iffy on the sizing because I'm one of the lucky few who I think doesn't have too small of wrists, but also not huge ones either. So I decided to purchase the 42mm Apple Watch because many users recommended actually not going for the largest size possible, unlike with, say, your phone. And by following their advice, I found the size fits perfectly. Like a glove. Immediately when I started using the watch, the first thing I noticed was just how good looking this small screen is. I honestly was kind of reluctant to have a rectangular shaped watch on my wrist, but it's not bad. It's by no means something absolutely stunning or anything like a 100-inch TV that would just shock you at the mall, but I actually really like the design and the natural curvature the screen has over the edge. The newer Apple Watches sport always-on displays, meaning that your watch will always tell the time even when it's put to sleep, so to speak. And just that little feature makes this definitely more like the standard timepieces I usually wear, because I don't need to flick the watch to turn it on. You can do that for the screen to appear brighter and to see some things, but the display is theoretically and literally always on, which hopefully doesn't kill the battery too much. And the one thing that I'm most curious about, generally speaking, about this watch that I don't have the answer for just yet, is that battery. At work and at my rotations last year, I had many people advocate for the Apple Watch, saying it's a saving grace in healthcare, being easy for us to somewhat multitask and also run and help whoever needs us at the time. My concern with it, though, is how often will I need to charge it? Apple advertises over 1 day of battery life with this watch, and well, I powered it on with 81% battery at around 2 p.m., and this is what we have now. So I'll just let it run, and I'll leave a comment on how long it actually lasts from this point. The main feature I'm most excited for with this Apple Watch personally, that also comes with the new Apple Watch OS, is Sleep Score. This will enable your watch to track your sleep quality as you sleep, and that, for me, is something I'm especially curious about. When I was in my sophomore year in high school, I had a rude awakening the first time we were given these Fitbits for my gym class, and I saw how little sleep I actually got at night. Since then, I've been extremely disciplined with my sleep schedule, but I'm still curious as to how well I actually am sleeping and also what else I can improve on. And that, I think, is the best way to describe my intention with getting this Apple Watch, and also my hope with this thing. I bought this watch, yes, because it has some utility with work and whatnot, and it's convenient, sure, but I want to see what I'm deficient in regarding my health. How can I improve? Through this, I hope to find my answers. But one thing that has been answered is that this watch right here, man, it keeps me away from my phone even more. I don't check my phone often, rarely, honestly, but through the run, through the workout, through a conversation I had at the gym, I didn't check my phone once. up until I had a phone call for my pickup. So above all else, this Apple Watch has already shown me that there are some things it can help me improve on, and I hope it does more of that in the future. Stay tuned on this channel to learn more, and let me know in the comments section if you plan on getting the watch and your thoughts on the Apple Watch Series 11. Affiliate links are down below. Without further ado, my name is Seeroos. It's spelled like Cyrus, pronounced like sea rooster, just take out the ter. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Peace.